Buonasera. Tonight we're gonna make a cacio e pepe tradizionale. That is from Rome, not the shortcuts. We're gonna try, okay? First, we drink the wine. Then we toasted pepper. The peppercorns toasted for 2 to 3 minutes, not more. Then you let it cool, very important. You have to let it cool completely. Then mortar and pestle, and you crack. You crack it, crack it, crack it. And crack it really good. Oh yeah, oh boy. Toasted peppercorns. Okay. I like them a little more coarse. You can actually grind it, but that's not tradizionale. Okay, it's cracked enough. Okay, now the pasta is already boiled. That's cooked. We turn it off the heat. We take some of the water and we put it in here like so. And the trick is you have to let it cool. And I'll tell you why in a minute. That's enough. Okay, now we let that cool. We take the pasta and we throw it in the strainer and let it strain. We'll be back. In the meantime, we have Parmigiano, Pecorino Romano. It's traditional. Pecorino Romano, no Parmigiano. Then we add the peppercorns, like nicely so. That should be enough for 2. Okay. Then we drink more wine. Cheers. And slowly we add some of this cooled off water, not very hot. Can't be too hot. If the water is really hot, take it from the pot while it boils. You're gonna get the string of cheese, not, you want a creamy sauce, fluffy. So you can't use very hot water. Let it cool, another minute. Now we add some water. Not too much, because then you have a problem. Okay, so let's start with that. And we start mixing it and fluffing it. Get a little cream going on. Okay, let's hope that it doesn't start stringing up. Well, it doesn't. Hey, you gotta mix it really good. Ok, come questo così, Again, you're gonna mix it so all the cheese melts. There's no fire under the pan, by the way. You let it cool off, otherwise you get string of cheese. Okay, brown. Mix it really good until you found una crema. This might take a while, so be patient with me. We can add a little bit more water to this, but not yet. It's a simple recipe, cacio e pepe, cheese and pepper, and of course spaghetti in this case. But it's not that easy to make. It's got a whole bunch of tricks. a little bit more water, like so. That's it. Should be enough. Now you can turn on the heat a little bit, on low, not very hard, so that the cheese melts even better. Should be quite nice. In the meantime, the spaghettis have drained, and we're gonna start adding it. Nicely drained. Oops, we're going on to water, and we add it nicely, gently to the cacio e pepe sauce. Okay. And now we're gonna agitate it some more. We're gonna make a cream out of it. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Like a friend of mine says, Bomba atomica. Oh my God. Okay, the heat is on low. You don't want it too hot. And you start to agitate it like that to make a little foam. Yeah, it looks easy. Ain't that easy? It's looking better. Now you can turn the heat a little higher. Let's make sure it all gets nice and cozy. Oh yeah, baby. While it heats up a little bit, we can have a little bit more wine. That's the trick. You gotta make it foam. And you spill a little bit, no big deal. And I think, look, there's no string cheese. And we cook it a little bit more. Spaghetti, of course, they're al dente. 11 minutes for the thick. I like it as thick spaghetti, not those little wobbly thin ones. Okay, we'll give it one more stir. Ooh, look at that. Okay, heat off. That's fine. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna take a plate and we're gonna try to be a little fancy with this. Okay, we're gonna make a little, take a little spaghetti, roll them up a little bit. Let's see how that goes. And we're gonna put it in the beautiful, beautiful shaper. Cozy. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just keeps it together a little bit, like that. Put a little bit more for Valerie, right? There you go. Bravo, così. And then we add a little bit of cacio e pepe sauce. To top it off. That's enough for you. And then let's take this thing off like that. Hey, bravo. And we're gonna add a little bit of Parmigiano on top. Not Parmigiano.
Pecorino.
Pecorino romano. A tavola. Buon appetito. Salute. Just press the square button.